Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Star Wars Wednesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Blind Box Series 3. What's in the box? I don't know. Let's get into it. Let's take a look at the packaging. On the top, Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron. On the front, Star Wars. Got some nice artwork going on there. Super nice. Coruscant. It's the Battle of Coruscant, as a matter of fact. Then we got Series 3, that nice chromy Micro Galaxy Squadron logo. Mystery vehicle and figure. Question mark! Includes one vehicle, comma, figure. May include flight stand. Warning! Don't stick things in your pie hole that do not belong there. On the bottom, here's the actual size of the figure and the vehicle. Look there, it's Cad Bane and his speeder. And these are Scout class. Vehicle and figure shown for reference only. On this side, collect all 8. Here's some possibilities that you might get. And then here's the chase figures. Looks like Cad Bane. And I can't tell what figure that is, but it looks like an indoor style speeder bike. And that looks like it might be Count Dooku. So there's all the possibilities you might get, and you might get it more than once. And on this side, here's some more of that artwork of the Battle of Coruscant. And then a number blazed in here. As far as I can tell, all of the numbers are the same. And there's some Arborish Micro Galaxy Squadron. On the back, don't give it to babies! Symbols I'm not going to learn. Warnings and stuff. Micro Galaxy Squadron, Star Wars.com, Lucasfilm Limited, Disney Print, Jazzwares, Made China. Problems, and a barcode. That, my friends, does it for a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and the accessory once we get it out of the box. And let's see what's in here. And I'm sure you already know from the title card and stuff, but we'll open it up. And it is the Tusken Raider and speeder bike. And it looks like that really warrior-esque female Tusken Raider. At least that's the way I remember it. So let's get all that out of there. Let's get that trash out of the way. And then here, first up, here is the stand. Nothing we haven't seen in this line before. Transparent. It's got a little fin with a tab on it. It's got a tab right here, it says Star Wars on it, and it does have some molded detail there to it. Overall, pretty cool looking. Next up, we have some handy dandy tweezers and the Tusken Raider. And I have to say, it looks like there's a couple of paint apps on this. The eyes, maybe the face, the arms, and the crotch and the inside of the legs, maybe, and the feet. And at this scale, that is some nice molded detail. And it is enough you can definitely tell it's a Tusken Raider. Not so many paint apps here on the back. As far as the articulation goes, there are 2 points of articulation, the shoulder and the hips. The arms are connected together and the legs are connected together at those points. So 360 degrees of rotation at the shoulders and about 90 degrees forward for the leg and nothing to the back. And here we have the Swoop speeder. And oh, to say, it has some nice molded details, all these little engine details in it. And then I like the way the seat hooks up. And then the vanes on the front. Not a whole lot of paint apps on it. Looks like it's mostly molded in this like gunmetal looking plastic. And then a couple of paint apps at the end of the vanes. Here on the underside, here on the top. And that's pretty much it. But again, it does have lots and lots of detail in it for a vehicle of this size. So that's pretty cool. Now, how things work together. If you take the stand, you'll notice this little tab right here. You got that little slot under here. You put it on like that so you can do action with it. And you hold the stand and just it's flying all over the place. And then other than that, of course, this tab here on the top of the fin will go in that same slot so that it is floating or appears floating for display purposes. And as far as how the figure goes on, put it in a half-seated position, then push it down until the feet touch the pedals, and then pull the hands apart slightly to put them on either side of the handlebars, the hand controls, whatever you want to call it. And then here it is all complete. There you go, my friends, a look at the vehicle, the figure, and the stand. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And here we have a bunch of Micro Galaxy Squadron figures and vehicles. Our featured one being the Series 3 blind box Tusken Raider and Swoop bike. And here she is with Darth Maul and the Sith Speeder, Din Djarin and Swoop bike, Hera Syndulla's A-Wing, Imperial AT-ST, the Imperial Troop Transport, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi Starfighter. Here we have the Micro Galaxy Squadron Blind Box Series 3 Tusken Raider and Swoop bike with the Micro Galaxy Squadron Millennium Falcon. For final thoughts on the Micro Galaxy Squadron Blind Box Series 3 Tusken Raider and Swoop bike, as seen in the Book of Boba Fett, I have to say it's not my favorite part of this. I don't even know if there is a favorite part of that story for me. But, you know, a Tusken Raider on a Swoop bike, that's kind of cool. And the look of the Swoop bike does kind of lend itself toward the Tuskens a bit, especially with the nice crescent seat shape in the back. So it's nicely detailed. It has a few nice little paint apps on it, and it looks pretty good alongside the other Micro Galaxy Squadron stuff. So all in all, not a bad figure. Although I do wish it would have been a more generic Tusken Raider so that you could kind of army build these if you wanted to, rather than that one specific Tusken Raider. This one actually should have been a chase rather than in the main offerings of the blind box. In my opinion, your mileage, of course, may vary. That does it for the review. I hope that you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.